Hello everyone and welcome to the Tardis Wiki Roulette. We were supposed to be doing this tomorrow. However, we are recording other content tomorrow. So I decided instead of leaving you all in the lurch and not doing a show, I would do a show today instead. And also, it's an opportunity to try and see how the rhythm of doing these shows works on a Monday. Because, I mean, I would love to have another streaming day in the week. That would be wonderful. So, yeah, hello. Welcome to Tardis Wiki Roulette. This is the show where we spin at a wheel and then we look at the Tardis Wiki and then we hopefully have a few laughs along the way. And I am very, very happy to see you all. It's the start of a wonderful week, the start of a brand new season of Doctor Who, and that is very, very exciting. I think it's very, very exciting. Vital suggestions, Popeye character, Gevity, Tardis Wiki in universe. Also, hi, I hope you all. Thank you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm very excited about what I'm doing tomorrow. It is Something Blue content, and it will be coming out eventually. But it's really, really exciting. I can't say too much about it though. I actually did already say what it was in another stream, so you'll have to watch all of my other streams to find out what it was. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing some good suggestions. I will start putting those in just a moment, and it's very, very exciting to see people start to come in. Love to see the peeps. You know, always trying to like do new things, try new things. This should be a fun one today. I think. Hoping it should be a fun one. I have a skeleton of a soundboard, so we'll be trying that out today and seeing how that works. Hopefully it should go
absolutely fantastic.
And if it doesn't, then I will and yeah, we'll just see how that goes. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at what we've got now because I've got some really good suggestions already coming in on the chat. Let's take a look. Time Lord Messenger, Genesis of the Daleks. Okay, I'll put that on. Genesis of the Daleks. That's the comic relief skit, yeah, from like last year. You're talking about that? Sweet. I'm just going to assume you are. Vocational name? Okay. Sure, why not? Tardigrade. I think I said before, I think it's the Doctor Who fandom is really interesting because I guarantee there's some people out there who have decided they're really, really big fans of Frobisher but have not seen Genesis of the Daleks. It's an interesting fandom. Aztec calendar. What do we all think of Space Babies and the Devil's Cord, by the way? Let me know your opinions. And then let me know your opinions again when the Space Babies review comes out on Wednesday, hopefully. Yeah, that's another thing too. I'm like editing a review for Space Babies. And that's coming out on Wednesday. So that should be fun too. And then Thursday we got Right From Scratch. And then next week it's back to normal. And you get in your stream on Tuesday, your video on Wednesday, and then another stream on Thursday next week. So I enjoyed Space Babies. Nice. I'm going to reserve my opinions for the review because I definitely have opinions. I have a few suggestions above that you mentioned but didn't add, by the way. I'll get to them. Don't worry, I got you. It's a really nice day today. Canonicity. It's a good one. This is going to be a good. Just making sure that. Yeah, no, Popeye. Yeah, Popeye. I'll put Popeye in there. Popeye. Gevity. Tardis Wiki. One of my cats just knocked something over. I should probably go and check what that is. 1 second. It's all right, lads. All is well. All is well. Right, yeah. Now, where was I? Canonis A. The Conquistador. Right, yeah, that's a good one. It was a bedside table, by the way, for those wondering. Right, let's see. Plum pudding, the noodle incident. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we got here. I know, I see people coming in early. That's nice. It's always good to see. The character. I'm definitely gonna have to specify that's a character or I won't remember. So thank you for specifying that. Always appreciate it. Yeah. There are 3 pages with the site with that name. Oh, I will just quickly yeah, that'll make life a little bit easier later on, I guarantee it. Let's see what else I've got here. What have I not put on yet that I need to put on? Quantum physics, I see that. Yeah, I'll look at the TardisWiki Wiki page for quantum physics. That sounds fantastic. The observer effect. Nice. Very nice. The second episode was watchable. I have lots of opinions, but I'm not going to say them because I have a video coming out. Love and War. Tell you what, it's actually really nice because for the next like 8 weeks, I don't have to think about what video I'm going to make. I can just review the episode of Doctor Who that's out that week, and that's nice. That's gonna be a nice like break for my head. But I do have something really exciting cooking up in store for in terms of the weird lore videos, because I know you guys love the weird lore videos. I got something good coming up. So inspired by something that happened on this stream, actually. I'm doing a video about all the different Ninth Doctors and like how many different versions there are, and I think I've got all of them in there, but I'm not sure. We'll just have to find out when it comes down to it. But then you get to be like, you forgot this one, you fucking fool, and I'm sure that will feel immensely satisfying when it inevitably happens. Let me see. Let's see. Most importantly, you should find out what your cat is trying to communicate. To be honest, there's usually a reason for the chaos. I know there's usually a reason for the chaos. It's just not something I can address in the moment. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's why I don't get mad at them. I just don't want there to be the bedroom table lying on the floor. You know what I'm saying? It might get sick. I see the noodle incident, the character, as is the case for in-universe for TardisWiki. Wiki. I will pop that in just to be like on the safe side, I guess. That sounds good. Ooh, that's a mistake there. That's a mistake. I hope you're enjoying all this dead air today. I'm just feeling kind of chill, you know? Let's see. Most importantly, you should find out what your cat is trying to communicate. I already read that one. Oh, there we go. That's why. Love and War short story. That's a good suggestion. I will pop that on. At the same time, like, I was watching some other people's live streams, and just different random ones, and I was shocked at like how much little people talk compared to I do, because I'm always going like blah 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 blah, and I'm always doing it because I'm like terrified of dead air, because I don't want you to get bored and like switch off basically. And that was a very teachable moment for me, watching other people doing live streams and doing great, and realizing I don't really have to sweat it as much as maybe I have been. Have you done regional Pokedex? No, I have not done regional Pokedex. I don't know what that is. Oh, damn. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Oh, go away! Love and War is a novel. Love and War is a completely different short story. Apparently, ampersands are important. It's weird. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. Okay, I'll put the ampersand in. There we go. Now we're gonna be good. I don't know why. Grammarly is insisting that it hates me right now, but we'll persevere on. I'm sure I said something that was wrong. It's what I do, you know. Love and War is not also Xenomorph and Wayland Yutani Corporation. Yeah, I can pop those in. Xenomorph and Wayland Yutani Corporation. Does that exist in the Whoniverse? Because if it does, that's like really depressing. Short story Walls of Confinement. Yeah, I think we covered that one. We covered that one in a previous episode, I think. Final suggestion, Eternal Return. Okay, on it. It's a good selection this time. I'm gonna put another random page there. Hi Tedious, how's it going, man? Love and More also made an audio story. Disambiguation pages are good. It goes hard. Final suggestion, Eternal Return. Eternal Return, we're good. Final suggestion, Eternal Return. Oh. What's going on? Oof. What is happening on here? Whatever, I'm just gonna spin the wheel in a minute. So I was joking. Okay, that's what I thought happened. It just, you know, you never know on this wonderful world of the internet. Eternal Return is eternally returning. Is the joke. Oh, okay. The timelines are Canada rupture. I liked when Russell said that. When Russell said the timelines in Canada rupturing and like the thing, and people on Twitter were like, "What incredibly deep metatextual commentary is Russell making with this?" And it's just like, it's a fucking joke. He's just having a little jokey joke. Like, Russell just likes to have a little jokey joke sometimes and doesn't think about the ramifications of it, like all of us do, you know. I've got a dog. He's called Fred. My dog is alive. He's not dead. That's nice. That's nice. You know, Felicia's around today. The Riddler. I just realized those are the lyrics to the Beatles song, aren't they? I haven't got a cat, only a dog. Yeah, they are. What did you think of The Devil's Chord and Space Babies? Leave a chat in the comments so this video gets more engagement and gets more impressions, which leads to more views for me. I chose the right time to make a cameo. Lamb cameo! Oh my god, what is this? The Marvel Cinematic Universe? Jeez. Average early Beatles song. I'm not gonna murder you. That's fucking true. That's okay. I like the Beatles as a band, but like, they were still people, and like their music still took influence from stuff, and it took them a really like long time to come up with a sound that we think of as like the Beatles sound. And also being introduced to like acid and stuff helped with that a lot as well. And that they will admit that themselves. It's in writing. Space Babies was utter shite and Devil's Chord was really good. That's fair. I feel like because these two episodes are so like out of the pocket and like off the wall, I kind of feel like almost any opinion is valid on this one. Like if you loved Space Babies, I totally get that, and if you hated Space Babies, I totally get that too. Same with The Devil's Good. I just think we should all be chill. That's all I ever want, is to be chill. Boom looks really good. Boom does look really good. Boom looks excellent. Boom looks really good. I think that one's gonna like grab a lot of people. I'm hoping so. Although I saw even the Daily Mail has been like really complimentary about these first 2 episodes. So I feel like in terms of the general media, it seems like they've done their job pretty well. So like, I mean, we can kind of have our opinions on it or whatever, but like if it does its job as a show and keeps the lights on, that's good. I guess. At least until I'm ready to publish my review, and then I will say whatever I please. But for now, I'm just happy to ask you guys what you think. Oh, and if you could look up the Sekibaya Broken Glass. Yeah, I can do that. I probably said that horribly. Butchered that. Are we suggesting TARDIS Wiki pages? Yes, we're suggesting TARDIS Wiki pages right now. Because it's TARDIS Wiki Roulette, episode 4. Episode Tom Baker. Alright, let me just pop that into copy and paste. Should have hotkeyed that. Lesson learned there, kids. This is also an educational show. Let's see. I think he did like 1 month ago. I thought Space Babies was an absurdist masterpiece at times. I can see that. I can see that. One thing I will say, actually, because final suggestion, Eternal Return. We're currently being farmed for opinions. No, you're not. I've already written the review and it's like halfway edited. I'm just interested to see what you guys think. That's all. I know what I think of the first one, and I haven't seen the second one twice yet. I want to give it a second watch just to like formulate my opinion. But I have my opinion. I have a feeling a few people are gonna fucking hate my opinion on like both sides, both extremes. You know what I mean? I kind of fall in the middle. I feel like that's what I'll say. I fall in the middle of like the whether I love it or hate it thing. And I fall a little bit more on the positive side of that. However, I think it has real problems, and I will be getting into those real problems. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Okay, I'm seeing some suggestions that I need to put on. Did you know that Venice and Vienna are different places? I did know that, yes. Did you not? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I did not. I did know that. Speaking of the wheel, can you put on the wheel in Space Target book? I will. I will. I'm feeling nice today. Vienna isn't us. It's a reference. Oh, I'm a dummy. See? I'm a dummy. I didn't understand that reference. That is in itself a reference. I don't think you get it. It's pretty obscure. It's, you know, it's pretty underground. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go put my clown makeup on, guys. Okay, let's see what suggestions we have here. Can you put TCH35? That one scares me a little bit. I'm interested to see what it turns out to be. Can you put up a Big Finish story Annihilators? Yeah? Yeah, I can do that. Annihilators, just pop that in right there. Boom. It's a big wheel. We got a nice wheel this time. I like that you guys have settled down now, by the way. I appreciate that. We had, after some of the things we've had on the wheel the last couple of weeks, this one's been pretty good. I have to say, this one's been very normal. Let's see what else we got here. Sexist Daleks. Is that a thing? Oh, I'll pop that on. There we go. there's so many on here. Hang on. I'm being very slow today, guys. It's okay. I put on ultra low latency and I cannot keep up with this shit. Oh, you're referencing the human pet guy! I know who the human pet guy is! Oh my god! Oh my god! I was not expecting the human pet guy to come up on this stream. Oh god. Hang on. Human pet guy once thought that Vienna was the same thing as Venice, then only otherwise after randomly looking it up on TardisWiki, then only agreed otherwise after randomly looking it up on TardisWiki instead of any. What? I have only my only exposure to human pet guy has been the debate that human pet guy did with Keffels. I've seen that, and what a character! I didn't know there was like deeper lore to this. What's going on? What's going on with human pet guy? Does human pet guy have a TardisWiki page? Can we put that on the wheel? Oh dear. I will now be consuming Jacob Dugman in my ears. Oh, that's good. I'm just looking back at the feed and it just showed me like convulsing with laughter at a fucking human pet guy. It's really funny. Rare cross. I know! The rarest crossover. I don't want that crossover. You can have it back. Fuck. Oh, don't. I'm not putting Alan on again. Links don't post in the chat. No. You sound like Maestro. What are you talking about? There's nothing evil about my laugh. What are you talking about? Is Cabbage Man still relevant? Cabbage Man is still relevant, yes. Everything is still relevant. It's fine. We have not lost nothing has lost relevance. All of the old in-jokes still work, I think. And if they don't, you'll find out pretty quick. I am so curious, is Farscape on the TARDIS wiki? I'm curious now too. Let's find out. I'll put Farscape on there. On the wheel. On the wheel! I'm putting human pet guy on there too. Because I do what the fuck I want. Let's see. Alright. I'm gonna start going, but if I see any in the chat that like really catch my attention, I will put them in. Because there's a lot, and I feel like the wheel wants to be spun. You know what I'm saying? Like it's begging to be spun. Like we've already been going for like close to half an hour now, and the wheel has not been spun yet. And I know there's people who are only here for the dopamine of like the wheel getting spun, and like there's the additional element of random chance in this particular one because there's the random music as well. So like who knows what can happen? Who dares to dream what could happen? Oh dear. I wonder what the appeal of that is.
There's a scientific explanation for that. You're thick.
I'm sure that's what it is. Alright, let's spin the wheel! Vocational name! I forgot to do an important thing. I forgot to put auto remove in the after spin. I will just take that one off really quick, and that will be good. Yeah. Cut. And I'm just going to go into the TARDIS Wiki and pop that in the search bar and get that up for you, and then we will take a look. All at once, together, as children of God. Vocational day. A very new page. Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. Oh, I saw, by the way, because I know I have a couple of you here, you TardisWiki Wiki peeps, you beautiful, beautiful TardisWiki Wiki peeps. Someone suggested that I, like, do a video informing people about what happened with the TardisWiki Wiki and stuff, and, like, the split. And if one of you would like to, like, speak to me about that, like, off cam, then I would love that at some point, so that I can get, like, the down low on what's going on, basically. Anyway, let's continue with this. So, vocational name. I'll bring the TardisWiki Wiki up real quick. I don't know why I'm gold blooming so much today. Right. You can reach out on Discord, absolutely. Vocational name. Many Time Lords use meaningful titles, usually of the form the something. These vocational names were a matter of personal choice, at least for renegades, according to the 11th Doctor. Yeah, I was gonna say, that was something about Space Babies that annoyed me quite a bit. Was like, you're gonna do a fucking lore dump at the beginning of the episode. Like, that's already a bad idea, but like, go off, Queen. But if you're gonna do a lore dump, why are you gonna then get stuff wrong? You know what I mean? Because, like, Time Lords don't choose their names. Barusa didn't choose their name. Romana didn't choose her name. Like, that's nonsense. Shut up, Russell. Like, it's hard. Like, honestly, like, Space Babies is already, like, a risky enough fucking ask for, like, your person who watches The Mandalorian, okay? It's already, like, taken enough of a fucking risk, okay? You don't need to also give them wrong lore on top of that. How do you know Romana isn't actually the... Because I do. Because she talks about it like it's her name. Because I watch classic Doctor Who more than I watch New Who. It's her name. Time Lords have names. The Doctor and the Master are weirdos for having titles. That's their thing. In, like, classic Who. They're fucking freaks for having titles. But, like, regular Time Lords, they have names. They have good, proper English names. Like, Romana Adora Vertalunda. I can't say it. I've never been able to say it. I'll never be able to say it. That's the joke, though. The Doctor's true name is, yeah, obviously. Everyone knows that. The Narvin, the Bruce. I know, it's fucking nonsense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Can we add Assassination of Sooty? Yes, we can. Absolutely, we can. I know what that's referencing. We've already, like, looked at it before. I would love to look at it again. Anytime. I will always look at the Assassination of Sooty. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Join our Discord, by the way. Join the Discord. Here we go. I will just pin that really quickly. Yeah, message pinned. Join the Discord and yeah, hang out and get updates on when we're streaming and other stuff. Already did it. What's that jam? Oh yeah, we already done it, but I'll put it in again. Why not? Because I'll come up with something new to say. You know what I'm saying? Should be joined. I'm sure a bunch of you have joined. It's all good. Our suggestions still allowed. Yeah, on the TardisWiki Wiki Roulette, because it's not actually like, because of the way the game works, we can add stuff as we go. It's fine. In fact, I encourage people to add stuff as we go, because otherwise the wheel is just going to keep getting smaller and smaller. So, if anyone's the Darren Combat Rock novel, I like that title. I like that title a lot. That's a good album, by the way. Combat Rock by the Clash. It's very good. I like punk rock a lot. Universal News, especially, it's invalid something. You guys, you cheeky so and so's. You won't like the contents. Arc of Infinity goes so hard. Why didn't anyone tell me? It's pretty fun, yeah. It's pretty crazy. I think it's wild that he just like murks Omega at the end like a fucking action hero. It's insane. Arc of Infinity is wild. Let's see. Mr. Bean goes hard. It does though. I know what you mean though. I feel like it should be reserved for like very, very specific things. Because like some things are like they're good, but they don't necessarily go hard. You know what I'm saying? And some things are really go hard. And some things are bad and go hard as well. All of season 20 so far is really good. I just finished Mordred Undead. Mordred Undead is great too. Yeah, there's some really good ones in the Fifth Doctor era. It's just him. He's not great. But I think it's really frustrating because, like, he's not a great fit for the role, in my opinion. And I know that's not a very popular opinion. But the stories are amazing. They're really, like, different and experimental. And, like, they're the most radical shift, I would say, Doctor Who had in, like, a really long time. Lots of influence on New Who as well. Yeah, it's good run of Who. I've just been watching Blackadder. Blackadder is good too. Blackadder is very good. Been meaning to rewatch Blackadder. Yeah, Blackadder's great. What's your favorite season of Blackadder? I'm partial to the second one, personally. I think they're all pretty good though. I think they're all quite strong. Back in 1 second. And then give me some more suggestions though. I'll happily pop them on. I barely looked at this article too. The shame of it. The absolute shame of it. Sup. Doctor Industry. Read the page. I will read the page and then I will look. A vocational name. Many Time Lords use meaningful titles, usually in the form the something. Why can't there be a Time Lord called the something? These vocational names were a matter of personal choice, at least for renegades, according to the 11th Doctor. A renegade's original designation might in some cases be erased altogether, in a process known as elective sementectomy. Accounts varied on whether the titles were peculiar to renegades who had undergone such a process, or a wider fixture of Time Lord culture. What the fuck? What the fuck? Then spin Alan. I'm not spinning Alan. Oh, Alan is the wheel. That's true. I will spin Alan. I'm sorry, the lore is hard to keep up with. The most notable, but far from the only renegade Time Lord whose name was in the form of an interpersonal title, was the Doctor, whose chosen title embodied a promise. The First Minister of Chance and the Kingmaker held the title to be synonymous with the Truth Seeker. The same individual was alternatively known as the Warrior, the Valyard, the Emperor, and the Curator, with other aspects including the Watcher and the Dream Lord. After altering his memories, the Great Houses made Chris... There was some weird way I'm supposed to pronounce this, isn't there? How am I supposed to pronounce this, guys? Write it in the chat. I will literally not proceed until you write it in the chat. No. Anyway, according to that guy, okay, believed that he had traveled with a fictitious malevolent renegade who intentionally called himself the Evil Renegade instead of the Seventh Doctor. In other realities, counterparts of the Doctor included the Warrior, the Pilgrim, the Wanderer. Learning that the Meep's chosen pronoun was the definite article, the 14th Doctor acknowledged that he too did that. This is a good article. It's pronounced Sea Ridge. Chris Sea Ridge. That's how you're supposed to say it. Chris Sea Ridge. Quedge or Shui. It's not Shui. His name is not Chris Shui. It can't be. There is no way. It's Chris Shui. Depends if you want to pronounce it correctly or how Quedge pronounce. I'll just say Quedge. How about that? You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? His name is Chris K. Wedge now. Okay? Chris K. Wedge. That's what I'm going to call him whenever I see him. Christopher K. Wedge. There you go. It is actually Shui. Alright, Chris Shui. I need to say, I used to say Queege. That's good. Quagen is a better pronunciation. Yeah, probably. Morbius, sometimes considered the first renegade, operated under the name of the General during his exile from Gallifrey in his first incarnation. This allowed Gallifrey a window of plausible deniability about whether the General's intergalactic crimes were Gallifrey's responsibility, and thus whether they had a duty to intervene. Time Lords are fucking twats. Eventually, however, the Doctor convinced them that the General and Morbius were one and the same, and sent him to intervene. After his execution and survival, the Tyrant returned to simply calling himself Morbius. Some of the first members of the Great Houses shared their names and take on new ones were actually the Mappers, who first explored the spiral politic after the anchoring of the Fred, who all went insane somehow after finishing their work. However, instead of the titles and stuff which typified later renegades, they chose really stupid names, in Intrepid's opinion, based on a timekeeping theme such as Astrolabe or Pendulum. Astrolabus, yeah, the Scrub. As a wider feature on Time Lord culture, the 15th Doctor suggested to Ruby Sunday that using chosen titles instead of ordinary names was a posh thing, common to the entire Time Lord culture, rather than a specific mark of snobbery. He even suggested that his original name had already been the title. After jokingly claiming his real name was unpronounceable, the first Minister of Chance explained his people's names to Sala in a manner suggesting it was a cultural feature of Time Lords in general. Oh, we arrive by our names the same way you do. Your ancestors were named, perhaps after what they did, and that nickname would become their name. The Giver, the Taker, the Meddler, the Truth Seeker. I was always concerned with probability. I think the Bible was just in the Discord. It is on the Discord, yeah. If you want to see the Bible for the Tardis Wiki Roulette lore, you have to go on the Discord and join it. Yes, that is true. Well, then you should join it. Join the Discord. Then you don't get to learn the lore. That's how it works. No. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. You gotta incentivize you to do it, or you won't do it. That's how it works. I'll just rewatch the stream. That's fine too. You can do that. But in fact, yeah, rewatch the stream and then rewatch it another 5 times. I'm fine with that. Even before the Time War, K9 Mark I's overseer and Gallifrey High Command was known as simply the Space Controller, and the overseer of the Cartago colony was simply the Governor. According to a guide to Gallifreyan history written by a temporal tourism tour operator in the post-war universe, the figurehead Lord President who stood in for Romana II after her disappearance was in fact unnamed and not merely obscure. And then it goes into War in Heaven stuff that I'm not prepared to read right now. That's a really good article, by the way. Can you sing your Michael Gray song? Do you mean, Michael Gray, Michael Gray? You mean that? You gotta imagine like a... Okay, let's get moving. We should probably spin the wheel again, guys. Oh dear. Oh Jesus, we've only spun it once this entire session. Let's remedy that. Alrighty. Love and War. The short story. Here we go. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like the way that you guys are reacting to this. Oh no. Guys, should I be afraid? I feel like I should be afraid. I feel like I should be very afraid. Alright, I see some suggestions and I'm going to put them all in the chat. Hold on 1 second. Don't worry, I'll put them all in. 1 sec. Arc of Infinity. Michael Gray. Ramon Salamander. Varga. Absorbaloff. DWFC 126. That's good. Dimensional Transcendentalism. Okay, got all of those. So yeah, let's get back to the wiki, because I have an article to read. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's take a look. Don't forget the ampersand. I didn't forget the ampersand. We're fine. We're fine. Love and War was the 14th short story published in the Book of the Snowstorm on 26th of December 2023 by Arcbeetle Press and written by R. Estrad Tway. What? Hang on. That's one of you fucks! It was structured as an in-universe essay by an Olivia Cagg Walderman and made use of various devices such as diary and previous extracts. Due to the ambiguity as to what counts as an appearance and what is only mentioned in an in-universe essay, where all who aren't the writer of the essay could be argued to be mentions of all who are mentioned to be argued to actually appear, the wiki has decided to opt for the latter position for readers' use in lists of appearances and the like. Ah. Who are you, though? Wow! I am honoured that you are joining this ridiculous stream. Person who has actually written for Doctor Who. Wow. Wow. Well, let's continue, shall we? Characters. Yeah, wow, let's have a look at some of these. Olivia Cagwalderman, child that was taken, / Osiris / Merlin / the Archangel Gabriel. L. Miles! S. Butcher Jones, Beaver, McLock, Davies, Gardner, C. Cromer, S. Moffat, K. Marks, Colin Barker. Oh my god. Is the character list just outside the frame? Let me fix that. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Now you can all enjoy this with me. This is unbelievable. H.P. Lovecraft. That's mad. Why is Jack Black there? It's actually the Faction Paradox writer Jay Black. So Terry Pratchett. This is unbelievable, guys. You missed something, Blue Audio. Alright, let's see. What else is here that I've missed? What's some good? I see Paul Cornell on there. Nosferatu. Isaac Newton. Is that Isaac Newton but as a cat? Because I really want it to be. And I just need to check, and then I promise I will go back to the article. I just need to know. Oh. No, it's just regular Isaac Newton. That's fine. Epsilon. Yoxafoth. Oh, that's really good. It's really good. If these streams had existed when I wrote it, I'd have given them a footnote for sure. Ah, oh, man. For want of a nail, man. For want of a nail. One day, baby. One day. It's a Mavity joke. Someone tried to put gravity back the way it used to be, but accidentally changed Newton's name to start with an M instead. That's class. That's really funny. How do you fail this hard? I don't know. Nobody knows. Oh, I should write a short story where Mutant is a cat. Please do. I want that to exist. I want a little Isaac Newton t-shirt because I'm rocking my my best cat dad look right now. So yeah. I thought it meant Isaac Newton couldn't break his viewing streak. I guess not. Someone needs to name their cat Isaac. If someone hasn't already done that, man. Alright, let's have a look at the world building, because I love world building. The Mathematical Bureau contains the multiplication, responsible for the great planetary bifurcation, the subtraction, the addition, and another. Each is known as an operator. Hyperspace is also known as the fifth universe, although the Archons disagree with the Council of Frogs on this designation, claiming it as part of their patch, the third universe. Gravity is the force of attraction exerted by concentrated mass on other objects. Its name became a subject of controversy after it was altered, with one well-intentioned time interventionalist attempting to put things right, inadvertently changing Isaac Newton's name to Isaac Newton. That's really funny. It's really good. For a brief interregnum, the name was further changed to Kevin. apparently by either Epsilon the Watcher or one of his followers. I think what really got me there was the interregnum. That, like, I don't know. I knew something was coming. It's like, when you jab into a hook, you know what I mean? Like, well done. Well done. Electric Oogaloo. Wonderful. Archon when being ethereal just is a play on the name of BBV's film Zygon when being you just isn't enough. The story's excessive use of footnotes to expand upon points is reminiscent of that used by Terry Pratchett. Additionally, it used these footnotes to frequently cite sources, both ones of which exist in the real world, such as Lawrence Mouse's The Book of the War, and imagined ones. Such as Archons with big US. I can't even talk. This killed me. This was an amazing article. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hang on, I got a request. Yeah, I'll put that on. I'll whack that on Alan, yes. This time, hopefully I'll retain the information that the wheel is called Alan, but we'll see. We'll see. Life is full of little mysteries like that. Both pages have detailed breakdowns. That's useful. By any chance, did the drawing come up at any point? I think it did. Other drawings have come up, actually, since then. You should join the Discord and find out. Alright, I'm gonna spin the wheel again, guys. I think it's time to spin the wheel again. The wheelie wheel. Alright. Let's do this. The Time Lord Messenger from Genesis of the Daleks. Alright, I'll pop him on the thing first. Where is this going? What horrible reveal is going to be? What role did he play in the war in heaven, guys? Let's find out. There were no result. Oh, that's why. To Daleks. That'll probably be the reason why. Yep, there we go. War in heaven. All caps. Oh, let's take a look. Boo, boo, boo. Time Lord Messenger, Genesis of the Daleks. Yeah. Oof. A Time Lord Messenger entasks the Fourth Doctor with preventing the creation of the Daleks. Various conflicting accounts existed regarding the messenger's identity. Oh, for those who don't know what we're talking about, this guy right here, this handsome lad over here, that's who we're talking about right now. Okay, so, actually, let me just, no, that's not gonna work. I tried, guys, sorry. Oh no, oh no. Is that right? It looks right. I don't think Let's take a look. Let me just lock that real quick. And then we're good to go. Okay. A Time Lord messenger entasks the Fourth Doctor with preventing the creation of the Daleks. Various conflicting accounts existed regarding the messenger's identity, with sources indicating he was an incarnation of Daliatsud. What? Daliatsud, Brastol, Ferrain, Valiers, Gelpax, or Valentine. That's why he was so. That's why that gets suggested every fucking week. Now I know. Oh God. A director of the Celestial Intervention Agency who went rogue in an attempt to subvert the APC Net's predictions of total domination. Yeah, that's right. That's right. This guy, right? This guy was a Time Lord spy. You can tell because of how inconspicuous he dresses. Speaking of the war in heaven, just got recruited. I'll be off. Okay, I'll see you later, mate. Thanks for hanging out for the wiki stream. Good to have you here. Right. On what other account, the messenger was Ferrain. According to another, Ferrain and a member of the Sylvester. Is there going to be a theme in these? I think there's going to be a theme in these. I think it's interesting that this is something a lot of expanded universe writers are like, no, I want to own this character from Genesis of the Daleks. I want to be the one to name him. It's funny. Right. Whoa! Oh no. This bottle of water is all weird. I'll put it over here. It's like it's all sideways and shit. Okay. According to one other account, this messenger was Valiers, who was sent in disguise by Narvin after the Daleks invaded Gallifrey. By another account, the leader of the team who identified the Daleks' threat to the universe and developed a plan to stop them was named Gelpax. Yet another account named this individual was Valentine. Oh dear. A good workman never blames his tool. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I tell you what, only people who've never been on site think that shit. Is everyone looking forward to the Genesis of the Daleks extended cut? Yeah, is that a thing? Is that a thing that's happening? Did someone really look at Genesis of the Daleks and think, this needs to be fucking longer? Is that really a thing that's happened? Time Lord named Gelpack. I know, it's very funny. It's called Boom. Boom is just part Genesis of the Daleks, part 1, extend. Why? Because of the landmine? Oh, that's a cheap joke. I don't know, like, I don't know, because, like, Shooty was a survivor of the Rwandan genocide, and, for those who don't know, Rwandan genocide, a lot of landmines involved, so, maybe I wouldn't bring the, oh, it's just Genesis of the Daleks, isn't it? It's like, to them. This is what I would suggest there. I have a feeling that it's going to be a very brutal episode. It's going to be very emotional. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fantastic. And Moffat's back, and I fucking love Stephen Moffat. Who would have thought that he would have been the last man standing? Oh, I say that. Why? Just wait. He'll fuck it up somehow. You can't perform open heart surgery. As someone who makes paints miniatures, crap tools are crappy tools. You can't perform open heart surgery with a slate. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, if you have like crappy tools, like in some jobs, you can get you killed, man. I don't know. Spin the wheel. No, fuck you. All right, I'll spin the wheel. Yeah, I'll spin Alan. I think the joke has been made with the Time Lord guy with like 5 different fucking names. Oh dear. I'm not sure about the rest of the rumor, but the rest of it is haunted by the ghosts of dead soldiers. Ooh, that sounds spooky. Okay, let me spin the wheel. We're ready to spin the wheel. Alan! Eternal Return! Eternal Return. Yeah. Very funny. Very fucking funny. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, let's do this. A good page? Okay. There we go. Now we can look at the good page. In hindsight, maybe drinking this at the start of the stream was a mistake. But that seems like a you problem. Eternal Return, also known as cyclical time, was the concept that history repeated itself in similar forms countless times. By some accounts, this was how Gallifreyan history and also time generally functioned. Indeed, the same patterns turned up all over space-time, which explain the similarity between Haitian voodoo and the faction paradox. This is the 90s, right? That's a very... Anyway. Jesus Christ. I'll tell you what, are we in Boom right now? Because I feel like I just trod on a fucking landmine. I think it's really funny that, like, Faction Paradox, like, he created this thing, and there's some pretty unfortunate, like tropes there, let's be honest. And the fact that you then double down by being like, actually, there's a very clever science fiction reason why we did the kind of dodgy thing. Actually, it's pretty bad. It reminds me a little bit of when people had a go at Russell for the dead naming scene in Starbeast. He was like, well, actually, you have to understand that her dead name is Jason. And Jason means doctor. So it's actually very clever, and I'm very clever. And that's what you should really take away from this. It reminded me a little bit of that. Fucking hell. I tell you what, I love Russell, and I'm so excited about him being back. But, like, stop making it so, like, easy. Do you know what I mean? Like, stop making it so hard to, like, defend you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Especially, like, there's some stuff with the last couple of episodes that's a little bit... I'll be getting into it. The Doctor shouldn't have revived that butterfly in space. That's the least of the problems. And that's not even a problem. That scene was wonderful. Y'all think the sicker acts were based off faction... Oh, yeah, I'm as certain of that as I am that Don't You Think She Looks Tired is like a bitchy little dig at Eccleston. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. To be fair, I think it was the actress inside there. Oh no, I actually think that the scene itself I think the scene itself was a really effective and like harsh scene. And I think that if you're showing to parents who aren't sure about like trans people and trans kids in particular, you show like a mom seeing her kid being bullied, every single parent in the world is going to identify with that. I think it's a fantastic scene. My problem is with Russell taking on the fact that some people were a bit uncomfortable with it and using it as an excuse to compliment himself. My problem was not the scene itself. I think the scene itself is actually pretty good. There's other stuff in that episode that fumbles like trans representation, from my understanding of it, as a cis white man with a beard. Faction paradox influenced the Haitians. Is that... yeah, I know. Well, they're both... The problem is they're both bad. You know what I'm saying? Like... I'm also inclined to extend a modicum of grace to the Native American stuff. What Native American stuff? What are you talking about? Is there another one I don't know about? Actually, I'll say it because I'm going to be talking about it in the review, and the review is more for casual stuff. Guys, so you know how in Space Babies, so in Space Babies, they give us a world where terminating babies is illegal, okay? And then, at the end of the episode, they reveal that the monster is actually just a horrifically deformed, like, space baby who, like, poses a risk to the mother figure. And then the mother figure decides to terminate it, and then the doctor stops her, and it's, like, a happy ending. And now the mother and the space babies have to, like, live lives as refugees in a corporate dystopia where the only way to survive is to be able to, like, contribute to society and work for the corporate machine. And they're fucking babies for the rest of their lives. Yeah, no, I don't think that one was very well thought through. They accidentally killed the moon dit. I think it was well intentioned, and I appreciate Russell standing up for the NHS. But, yeah, a little bit accidentally pro-life there. And then we can talk about, I mean, with the Devil's Cord, I mean, you know, I was thinking about, like, how every time John Lennon was like, I just want to go home to me family, like, how he used to kick the shit out of his family. Like, I thought about that a little bit as well. That was a bit dodgy. Especially when, like, they let him save the day. That was a bit, if you ask me. But, you know, we've all decided as a country that we don't care about John Lennon being a domestic abuser. So that's fine. Because, I mean, it's been a matter of record for, like, what, a decade now? Very long time. I think he admitted it in interviews and shit. So there's really no excuse. I mean, it literally is just, I don't care, I like it. Which, I mean, you do you, but I'm going to judge. Anyway, Eternal Return. Let's talk about that. So yeah, those are my opinions on the dodgy things that I will be talking about. My other thing I would say is I think this is not about it being dodgy politics or whatever. This has nothing to do with politics, right? The musical number in The Devil's Cord, right? I love that there's a musical number. I hate that it's completely disconnected to the plot and it just happens randomly. And I hate even more that it's not a Jinx Monsoon villain song. Because why didn't you do that? It's a way better idea. And you can't convince me that's not a better idea because it's superior on a thematic, on an aesthetic, on a storytelling level, and you're making better use of your guest star. Last suggestion. I'm open to being the new lyricist. That too! Russell, get a fucking songwriter! God damn it! I think his approach to the remote is very Media Studies 101. Unsubtle and kind of harmful and stuff. What is that? But I think that the bogeyman does possess a threat. I thought the idea of the twist that he was scary but harmless. Was he? Was he? Because I didn't see any revelation of that whatsoever. And I also want to point out that the phrase that they say at the end to like to cap off what the message is save them all, save them all. And you know that fucking the BBC, they were putting out on the Facebooks. I got sent it by someone. They were putting out posts with pictures of the Doctor and Ruby with space babies, and it said save them all. So like, I don't know, there's no way out of this one, guys. There really isn't. I get like what you were going for, and I appreciate what you were going for, because honestly the NHS needs as much help as it can fucking get. But they really fumbled the ball on it hard, if you ask me. And that's going to be fun to talk about when the video comes out in 2 days. Woo! The twist at the end points to the actor Susan Twist, who's appeared in every... I know! Is Russell pro Roe v. Wade? I would imagine so. Most people are pro Roe v. Wade. In America, abortion is widely popular. Like, most people were not fucking happy when the Supreme Court tried to, like, completely ban abortion. And did, like, take away the federal government's ability to restrict states from, like, banning it. Like, people were mad about that. Rightfully so, and there's a good chance it could cost them, like, the election. It basically did cost them the midterms. But we're not talking about politics right now. We're talking about Doctor Who. So, yeah, Eternal Return. I think we've waited long enough on this. Wait, abortion's illegal in America? No. Abortion was federally protected in America, right? Because you have federal and state laws, okay? So, like, every state has the ability to determine some of their own laws, but there are also some laws that are determined for the entire country, and abortion was one of those things that was protected for the entire country. But because the Supreme Court, which is like basically America's equivalent of the House of Lords, if we're being completely honest, okay, because they had more Republicans than Democrats in, they forced a lift on the federal, like, banning abortion. So now states can push to ban abortion if they want to, but I mean, most of them aren't pursuing it because it's incredibly unpopular. Yeah, this is the thing. A lot of, like, people who are, like, conservative, they'll support horrible things until those horrible things happen to them. You know what I'm saying? Alan is indeed hungry for some action, but I need to do Eternal Return first. Eternal Return, also known as cyclical time, was the concept that history repeated itself in similar forms countless times. By some accounts, this was how Gallifreyan history and also time generally functioned. I like that. That's really cool. Indeed, the same patterns turned up all over space-time, which explain the similarity between Haitian voodoo and the faction paradox. Another example was the similarities in the life stories of the Doctor and the Devil, which were... Okay, being real, that's really funny, because the original concept for the Answer Doctor adventures, like the, or the 42nd Doctor adventures, if you're old school, the Doctor Who audio dramas on our YouTube channel, on this YouTube channel, starring me as the Doctor, okay? The original idea for that was, like, and still is, like, what if instead of Space Jesus, the Doctor was, like, Space Lucifer? And, like, taking influence from, like, Paradise Lost and stuff. So that's really interesting that, like, other people back then were having, like, the same ideas and stuff. That's really cool. Listen to my audios, by the way. They're really good. You're my favorite Doctor. Thank you so much. That's really sweet of you to say. Interesting. I think you'll enjoy them. Joke. Fuck you. That made me happy for a second. You're not biased. Oh, I mean, most. Yeah, I know. Well, why don't you listen to him? I tell you what, I'm confident enough that I will say, if you go and listen to them and then get back to me, you will say, yeah, they're really good. That's how confident I am in my audios. Go for it. All right, let's see. Nobody beats Patty T. That is true. Nobody does beat Patty T. I know other people feel the same though. Oh, thank you. All right. Let's go on to this. But by one account, the Doctor's time stream was an eternal recursive spiral in the ocean of time, which branched off into new selves. Through this, the Doctor had far more than just 13 lives. I like that. An ancient Gallifreyan proverb stated that time moves in circles, which was literally true due to the shape of time being a coiled spiral. The Pythia originators of the proverb believe that reincarnation existed on Gallifrey before regeneration. It's interesting. By some accounts, regenerations was introduced with the invention of looms at the end of the Intuitive Revelations. This artificial nature of the loom-born created a timeless stagnancy in Time Lord culture, and that little changed in the following millions of years due to every generation being made from the same template. Every generation of Time Lord society initially possessed a spirit of ambition towards a golden age of progress, which eventually faded as Gallifrey fell back into tradition, and change was forgotten before the pattern repeated. Ultimately, the society into which the First Doctor was loomed had the same structure and institutions as the society which Rassilon established 10 million years earlier. This pattern would continue beyond the Doctor's lifetime, with even the final generation of Time Lords, the children of Castorbarus, being said to fit with it. That's depressing! That last note is so fucking depressing, because that means that nothing the Doctor ever does has any meaning whatsoever. That's like so depressing. Even monumental events such as Gallifrey going to Time War seem to be caught in this repetition, with aspects of the ancient Time Wars being notable resemblance to the Millennium Wars and War in Heaven. Some time travellers would notice that they sometimes repeated the exact same events in different contexts. To be fair, Christian iconography just isn't that interesting in fiction unless you get back into the Trinity or turn the narrative on its head with a moral criticism. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree 100%. I think it's really overdone. The reason why I went in for the influence of Paradise Lost is actually because it is effectively one of the earliest fan fictions. Like, it's taking an existing canonical narrative and, like, essentially adding your own characters into it and your own, like, twists into it. Like, turning Satan into more of, like, a human villain, like a flawed character, as opposed to just, like, a primordial force or, like, a trickster. Like, that was very, very early Reconstruction, and I thought that was very interesting. And I mean, like, I believe that if you're trying to do something new, you should go as far back as possible when you look at your influences. Like, if someone was, like, playing the Doctor, you would tell them to study Patrick Troughton first, because Patrick Troughton is the one who created a lot of the things that we think of now as being, like, Doctorish. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would get a lot more studying Patrick Troughton than you would studying Matt Smith, even though they're both going along the same lineage and they're doing a lot of the same things. And that's not a dig on Matt Smith, who's fantastic. It's just it's how artistic lineages work. No. We're getting a bit deep and woolly on this particular episode. I think we should spin the wheel again. I agree, Matt Smith has less value than my boy Patty. Oh. Very early Christianity is best Christianity before the infection of Neoplatonism in the Catholic Church, using narratives for power. I feel that. I'm a pagan, personally, so I vibe with that. Not the biggest fan of the church. I think we should spin the wheel again, guys. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah! Tardigrade! Let's take a look at what that is. So, by the way, important question, and I'm going to be putting a poll up after I finish this episode. Which of the two shows that I do you prefer? Do you prefer the writing stream, or do you prefer the TardisWiki Wiki Roulette stream? Which is your favourite? Because the one that's your favourite, I am perfectly prepared to do more of. That's a water being is virtually indestructible. I only watch this one writing. Yeah, like I noticed that people have preferences either way. Well, I mainly watch the wiki. Yeah, it seems like the wiki stream is a little bit more popular. But the people who like the writing one really like the writing one. Writing stresses me out. Unfair to ask us because we're a bunch of wiki editors. Yeah, but you're also the audience. Like I know that a lot of you are wiki editors, but I mean, there's also just people who vibe as well. And I mean, there's less of a competitive aspect I feel to this show as well, because I mean, you don't feel as bad if your idea doesn't get like used. You know what I mean? Because the last like few months, I've basically been testing the waters and seeing what works and what doesn't, and it seems like it seems like I don't know. It seems like the wiki streams, people seem to it really seems to resonate with people. I don't know. I prefer the writing streams, but this is also fun. Or do a poll. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Because here's the thing that's interesting, guys. You know, you were saying ask the writing stream people. A lot of the writing stream people are in here right now. Like, it's just there's a lot fucking less of them. And that's what I'm mainly, like, thinking about. But yeah. I think I'll do a poll and see. Because the one that wins, basically, I will double down on. And the other one I will continue to do, but maybe do a little bit less. Or maybe even, like, continue to do the same amount and then just do the other one more. Who knows? Because I really enjoy streaming and I'd like to get more stream days in as well. It's fun hanging out with all you guys. Alright, let's have a look. Tardigrade. Tardigrade first. Yeah, Tardigrade. People are already asking me to spin Alan. Tardigrades, also called water bears, space bears, moss piglets, fleckmites, teenies, or wheelocks, were microscopic creatures. They lived in the air and in the water, capable of surviving the coldest temperatures and living almost forever. Each was 0.5 millimeter long, had 8 podgy legs, and fed on lichen and moss. A tardigrade was made up of only 40,000 cells, which helped it survive in environments ranging from within 1 degree of the limits of normal entropy matter to upwards of 1.5 times the boiling point of hydrogen oxide. They were also effectively indestructible, surviving supernovae, gamma ray bursts, and large asteroid impacts. They could live without food for 30 years and still be able to reproduce in only 14 days after rehydration. Tardigrades first appeared millions of years before the Great Houses, and during the anchoring of the thread, they were embedded into the web. They lived not only on Earth, but also in millions of other worlds, with a total population of septillion. Wherever life evolved, so would the tardigrade, as its form was directly implied in the whatever those are. I'll be right back. Sup, y'all? Why are we looking at this on the TARDIS? You can go ahead and step on a tardigrade. It won't fucking hurt it. Michael Tardigrade. The sergeant instructor claimed that despite their limited size... What the fuck? Okay. Do you not get tedious? Think about it. They're just really important to Doctor Who lore. They predate the Time Lords, okay? A sergeant instructor claimed that despite their limited size, tardigrades' brains had three lobes. One maintained bodily functions, another linked each tardigrade's mind into a great collective psyche with a D-bundle processing capacity large enough to run multiple nested simulations of the entire universe. The third and final lobe performing transference calculus and solving incomprehensibly complex logomantic equations to edit reality. Though the final purpose of their calculations was unclear, this made the tardigrades the enemy, or at best, an enemy tool. Oh my god! Oh my god! god! Ted! 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 The Time Lords fought a time war against the tardigrades. I don't think you can beat them. Gotcha! 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well done. Oh, good get. That's why I wanted it. Oh, this is getting a fucking video. This is getting a fucking video. Might be a while, but this one's on there. To explain tardigrades to Clara Oswald, the 11th Doctor got her to stare at the TARDIS column for 10 seconds, then shut her eyes, count to 5 and open them again. All she saw were those tiny little things that float in front of your eyes when you look at a bright light. She hypothesized that this was just fluid being reflected back. But the Doctor, yeah, that's right. Every time you see like weird things in your eye, it's tiny, teeny bugs. And this book is canon because it featured the conquistador who got name dropped by RTD and Space Babies. Amazing! Amazing! Oh my god! Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Oh man. I think we should spin the wheel a couple more times, guys. I think we should do it. Nobody can deny Faction Paradox is canon now. I know, Lawrence Miles won. Isn't that crazy? Alright. Oh no, I didn't. Oh no! Hang on. I need to grab it off here. The war and boob is against tardigrades. Maybe. Maybe. Anything is possible, right, guys? Okay. 41.1978A was an unreleased webcast by Realms of Ink, originally set for release in March 2022. Produced by Xavier Llewellyn with Aristide Twain. Aristide Twain. How do I say your name? Aristide Twain. Sorry, this webcast, framed as an in-universe advertisement for Gravity, a fictitious brand of energy drink, would have expanded on the character Epsilon. However, due to Llewellyn's dissatisfaction with the final cut and creative differences with the actors in the short, it was eventually cancelled. I'm sorry that happened. The webcast would have had a framing narrative of a case file documenting an investigation undertaken by Crux into the drink circa early 1986. That's really fun! That's really... The wiki page is covering the live chat, and you're just gonna have to fucking deal with it, because I don't feel like fixing it. Okay. I wonder who those people are. I think that's really funny, because it's like a great minds think alike thing, because the Times Champions are our 60th special. It's about a soft drink that gives humans the ability to regenerate. So I dig the evil soft drink vibes, I have to say. Love that shit. Am I the only one who isn't here who isn't on the TARDIS? I don't know. There's a few other stragglers here as well, but mostly, yeah. Mostly it's people on the TARDIS Wiki. Watch this one. Oh, that's fun. Thank you. Thank you. If you're in the Discord, I can shoot you a link. Get in contact with me. Or just check it out. Actually, yeah, just check it out on the channel. I'm gonna do a reaction to it at some point soon. I'm gonna do a stream where I watch it and because it's like animated. I'll watch it and like react to it and stuff because that's gonna be fun. You will be you will join. What's fun? Nothing is fun. Oh, they're talking about Doctor Who Times Champions, the 60th anniversary audio drama by Something Blue Audio, starring Ryan Molyneux as the Doctor, and also Gina Fawley as the Doctor, and also Jed T.E. Rhodes as the Doctor. It's good. All right, let's go. Alan is hungry. Let's do this. Let's wheel it up. Let's have a really good time. Yeah. Regional Pokedex. Let's see what this insanity is. Is it going to be the War in Heaven again? I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Oh dear. Oh no! Oh no! Guys! It's not popping up. Why isn't it popping up? Let's keep looking. I think we should keep looking, don't you? I might have to spin again. I'm sorry, guys. I might have to spin again. Nothing could be done there, unfortunately. Oh! Really? Okay, hang on. Let me try that. Let me try that. See if that works. No! It has a squiggle, guys. Is it the wrong squiggle? Is that why? Hang on. I'm looking at the page right now. Show us. I'm going to show you now. Hold on. There you go. What am I doing wrong, peeps? What am I doing wrong? One sec. Let me... Yeah, that's really odd. Hang on. Let me try this one. See what it comes up with. No! That's really weird. Autocomplete is your friend. Okay. Autocomplete is indeed my friend. That is true. Hey! We did it, lads! We did it! Alright. The data and statistics recorded on Sill's Eurozone citizen file seemingly showed Sill to be 2'4", 15 pounds, and possessed the ability Overgrow and the hidden ability Chlorophyll, as well as listing all his numbers from Pokemon Red, Blue... What? What's going on here? Because it's peak law. What is this? Why? Leftist... How is this leftist praxis? Exactly. Oh dear. That's wonderful, guys. It was well worth it. That was really good. This is a really good article. Alright. Sometimes I'm like sad when the music stops. Because I just get to live in that moment. And it's a beautiful moment. That one in particular was great. It's leftist practice because someone once handed a DVD of the Sill movie to Jeremy Corbyn and he was photographed with it. What? What? Is that real? I need to see this. I need this. I need it. I need it now. I'm sure it's real. I just want to see it. I'll tell you what. Someone post it in the Discord and I'll take a look. Yeah, post it in the Discord and I will take a looky look. Oh, Plum, you heading off? Have a great night, Plum. Alright. The Noodle Incident was a short story anthology released in 2024 by Archbeetle Press. It consisted of short vignettes featuring the Noodle Man and several other franchises, including Koloff, 10,000 Doors, Signa, and Auteur. Hey! You okay? What's up? What's bothering you? Crazy. Okay, anyway, the story heavily featured metafictional elements and fourth wall breaks. Despite being announced as... Oh, shit. I'm sorry, guys. Article on screen. I'm so sorry. It was the shock of the cat. She's knocking stuff over. I have one more suggestion for the wheel. Well, what is it? Tedious milkshake. Okay. I'll put Tedious milkshake on there. There. I'll put you on there. There, you're on the wheel. Ha 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 ha. Hang on. There we go. There we go. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. Okay, this one's gonna be good. I can tell. Despite being announced on April Fool's Day under the guise of a joke, the story was later published on the 3rd of April. What the fuck? The Noodle Incident brand new The Noodle Man series launches with exclusive Archbeetle Press crossover series. How to appear noodles in several uneasy lessons. Uh-oh, spaghetti woes! Freaky Fool's Day. Tea time noodles. I am so normal. I am so normal. The case of the Noodle Man. Scalpels. Also, yeah, buy the book. Actually, yeah, yeah. 2 members of the chat made this. Members of the chat made this. Buy the book, people. Buy the Noodle Incident. Do it. Hang on. Let me get the cover up. One sec. Here. My audience is amazing and creates amazing, incredible things. I have the most amazing, incredible, talented audience. So, I will shout them out wherever possible. Buy the book. Buy the book. Buy the Book of the Snowstorm as well. Do that. Yeah. Something Blue Audio officially saying, buy these 2 books. Do it. There you go. There's your endorsement. I am Commander Shepard, and this is my favourite store on the Citadel. There you go. Right. Yeah. That was technically my first ad. I'm really glad it was for you guys. Auteur license. The Adventures of Talbot Interdimensional Dog Detective. The Noodle Magic Island. Statues and Spaghetti. Noodles on a Copper Platter. Inferno Escape. Taste the Noodles of Dracula. Why Jack Pox saw Professor Song. Epilogue to the Noodle Incident. You're very welcome. Thank you for checking out the stream and participating and stuff. A little bit mind-blowing, to be honest. But yeah, no. Buy the book. Buy the book. Do it. All right, let's do one more wheel spin before I clock off, because we're hitting that 2 hour mark now. Let's do this. Let's get one last really good spin in before we depart once again, peoples. Also, the book is free. So yeah, I like doing this on a Monday, by the way. I might end up doing an extra one of these. I might just do that. I might just do two Tardis Wiki roulettes, and we might just do that every week, as well as the writing stream. I think that could be fun. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Yeah, Varga. I hope this is a good one. Varga. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the Tardis Wiki now. Yeah, I won't forget this time. Going out with a bag. Oh, nice. Okay. Varga was the leader of a group of ice warriors who visited prehistoric Earth. Their ship crashed and became encased at the foot of an ice mountain. Varga and his crew went into suspended animation until they were revived during the Ice Age of the year 5000. Varga was discovered and dug out by Arden's expedition. They brought him back to Britannica's base and started to thaw him. He recovered, knocked Jamie Rickerman unconscious, and took Victoria Waterfield hostage, forcing her to help him find the controls used to thaw him. They hid at the base, and Varga explained who he was and that he was from Mars. He asked Victoria how long he was buried in the ice. Then he forced Victoria to find the power packs used to revive him. He took some with Victoria from the Medicenter and knocked out Leader Clem with a power pack. Is this just going to be a recap of the Ice Warriors? You'd get Patty T involved. We only have so many interesting pages to be... That's fine. Yeah, I have lots of interesting pages. It's fine. And, like, I can revisit them as well. I can do new commentary. Like, I'll give you an example. This guy right here, right? Hold on. So, like, what do you guys think of the Ice Warriors? Because, personally, I feel like they never really found their niche as a major Doctor Who villain. And, to me, they've always been very similar to Klingons. And I've always felt like that's kind of the niche that they should fit in. But it doesn't really work as well in Doctor Who, because in Doctor Who, you gotta make more weird pages. Yeah, make all the weird pages, so we can put them in the wiki. Goated as my boy Patty T is in it. I mean, to be fair, Patty T is also in the Two Doctors, and that's not great, is it? I do think it's interesting with the Ice Warriors how much their look has, like, stood the test of time. It's a great monster design. But yeah, this one's just a recap of of the Ice Warriors. You can tell because the only source is this guy at the bottom here, the Ice Warriors. I've not seen the Two Doctors. It's bad. You're in for a real treat. There are these weird pages that exist. There are some weird pages that can exist due to a certain comic, but I sadly can't make them. If anyone feels like doing that and if they can find it, go ahead. Yeah, make all the pages. We'll look at them. You saw as well. Like, we can fucking vamp on one page for like 20 minutes. It's fine. It's all good. Don't you guys worry. We're not going to be running out of material anytime soon. Okay. The Two Doctors was definitely an interesting story. It was an interesting story. It really was. That's definitely the word you would use, is interesting. So, yeah, wrapping this up, I would say make sure to join the Discord in the linky link at the top of the page. Make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. We will be back on Thursday with Write a Doctor Who from scratch. And we will also be doing a video on Wednesday, which is a review of Space Babies. Isn't that exciting? And yeah, we'll catch you soon. And until then.